preseason matchup of two teams who've muscled into the top 10, thinking about the playoff down the line, looking to strengthen their resume with a W here today. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 13. Got great field position to start the drive. So Missouri's offense will be the first up today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
On the ground, it's Moulton. Crosses the 25. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup here.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can't... This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The shotgun handoff here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
How coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to throw. It's Specht. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So we begin the second quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. 1st and 10 play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here's the option play. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down.
Love the option call here on 4th down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. They try the middle, but stuff for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mizzou. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
Yeah, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're...
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And sack sets up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The receiver makes the catch. And the offense will use a timeout. Have a quick meeting on the sideline.
Timeout, Missouri.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Dropping back. It's Becht. On the run, he's looking deep. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Moves the ball up to the 30.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking for the wideout. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Becht. It's a quick grab. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moulton.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's reeled in. It's Jones.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A second down after that completion. Ball handed off. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Missouri.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to pass. It's Becht. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Holding.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Dixon. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Catch made on the right side. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, fighting Illini.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Punt team ready to boot it away. Turn him one down. Sets up the next drive. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking downfield, it's Becht. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Illinois landing up quickly here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Sanders.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll find the end zone again. Touchdown, 2-point conversion. Just trying to wage a comeback. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep-away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On the ground, it's Moulton. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Moulton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. And that run produces a decent gain. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mizzou.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
The Illini will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
To the air, it's Becht. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. He dropped it. Somehow, that is a fitting ending the way this offense has played today. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.